right, we got a fish. All right, we got a nice fish, guys. Nice fish. And it's a big mutton. Thank you, Lord, for that nice fish. There's that nice mutton right there. All right, everybody, it's the morning and we are heading back out. We're going to try something a little different today. We're going to be in the Atlantic, but what I want to do is see if I can catch some fresh live bait and then head out to a wreck and see if we can drop in on some black grouper, red grouper, or some AJs. So stay tuned and let's see what we come up with. I'll see you back at the spot. All right, folks, we got a mooring ball here at marker number 48, and I'm gonna just see if I can go ahead and hook up to that. We're gonna drop some chum and see if we can nab some pinfish or some small grunts. We're on it. I got the remnant of a chum bag from yesterday, and or actually the day before yesterday. And I'm going to drop that in and see if we can bring up some little bait fish. And then I've got a Saviki rig right here. Get some water in the live well because I'm optimistic. All right, folks, we're here and I have dropped a chum bag and I'm bringing up some bait to go out onto a wreck. I want some live bait in the live well. And so you can see we've brought up a bunch of ballyhoo, and so I'm working on catching some and getting some in the live well, and we're going to drop them down on a wreck and see what we can come up with. So I'm just using a Saviki rig and then kind of just letting it drift through the school. And I've tipped it with some chum. I've done all kinds of stuff, but here we go. Ballyhoo in. That's what we're looking for right there. Now he's got himself kind of hooked up. He's got himself double hooked up. So Saviki rigs are a blessing, and they're a bit of a pain, but the fish like them. All right, in the live well. Let's keep working these guys and getting some bait. All right, we're at the spot. I dropped down a ballyhoo. We're in about 116 feet of water. I'm drifting, but what I may end up doing if I don't get a bite and can't hold bottom like this is move back up and anchor. Yeah, I'm an anchor. All right, we got a fish. All right, we got a nice fish, guys, nice fish. Wow. Oh, he's off. Wow. Wow. broke my hook. Monster fish. All right. Right where that knot was, it broke. Dang it. I should have retied. That was the ballyhoo. All I did was cut off the nose, put it on the hook whole. Wow, big fish. Fantastic, so cool. So cool. Had him on, was just trying to get him out from the bottom. And I mean, we're talking, I mean, at least a 20-pound fish. I mean, it was a significant fish, maybe more. But he busted me off, and I had 40-pound test fluorocarbon leader. Could have been a rock. It could have been the knot that I had in a leader, but was too lazy to retie. So that would be my fault. Come on. But I caught him on a ballyhoo, and just hooked him, a full ballyhoo, dropped him down. And now I was anchored at the time, but I stayed for a while and continued to do the same thing in that spot, but didn't get another hit. So I moved, and now I'm drifting over a bunch of structure. And I can see it. The bottom looks great. A lot of hard bottom. I like to see the weights bouncing because they're hitting things. But this, I feel like we're going over a really good spot right now. And we need to catch a nice black grouper or giant red. We'll see. All right, we got a good fish on. All right, let's get him up. I wonder what he is, but it went down pretty hard. I'm hoping it's a keeper grouper. All right, the water's so clear. Can't wait to see a little color. There's some color. Starting to do a lot of pulling here. Could be a mutton. All right. And it's a big mutton. And I hooked my other line. It is a monster mutton, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that guy. I dragged him. I dragged him in the boat quick when I saw that the other line was wrapped around him. Okay. We'll go ahead and fix those lines in a minute. I was getting the net ready because I had thrown it to the side. I shouldn't have, because I was losing, I think, a little faith that I was going to catch a good fish. But look at that mutt. Oh yeah, he's all day long 16. Let's go measure him. Oh yeah. He's 20 inches. Thank you, Lord, for that nice fish. Thank you, Lord, for that nice fish. There we go. There's that nice mutton right there. How you like that? She's a beauty. She's a beauty. Nice 20-incher. Nice 20-inch mutton. Here we go. We got a nice fish back on. Hit a little chunk bait drifting on the bottom. What do we have this time? What do you think? Is it another mutton? Could it be a grouper? Rod bent over big time. He's coming up pretty easy now though. I think is it a shark? I think it's a shark. Yeah, it's a shark. Oh well. Got most of my leader. Gonna retie a hook and get it back down. I got my bait still. I love it. All right, I was just reeling up my bait, getting ready to move, but something hit on the way up. It's another shark. Released. Hey everybody, I think we're gonna call it a wrap. I've been out here all day. Few and far between have the bites been. Landed a couple sharks, lost a real big one, and landed a beautiful 20-inch mutton, which we will do a catch, clean, and cook with. And so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, be blessed, and thank you very much for watching Brother Mike's Outdoor Adventures on Kingdom Adventures Network. Be blessed.